It's straight up 7 o'clock. Let's go ahead and start recording.
Yep.
And why don't you repeat what you said about the culvert situation first? Or do you have like a list of things that we need to talk about?
Not terribly.
Okay.
No. Today is April 14th, 2023. Meeting of the Three Rivers Ranch Road District Committee with Shelley Dixon in attendance as a special advisor. We're here to discuss issues for the month. I will kick it off with the basics. As of today, our bank account sits at exactly $23,444.53. With usual maintenance and mowing fees, ditch fees coming up this year. And the first topic would be, of course, our project this year that I had envisioned and that I put out into the flyer to the folks in the neighborhood was the dredging and excavation of the culvert here on Big Trout Road. It is a 8-foot wide culvert, circular in radius, approximately 20 feet long. It is about 40% clogged right now. And the biggest reason for this being on our radar is we have seen in the last 2 years some extensive flooding across Big Trout Road that due to the backup of the water as it's unable to clear itself out in proper manner anymore. So to that end, I have contracted with Interstate Industries out of Eugene, Oregon. I've gotten a rough price estimate from them, but nothing definite yet. I'm working to get them narrowed down on a more precise estimate. We have not exactly hired them yet, but their schedule, they're saying, is 2 to 3 weeks out from notification. So I'm planning to do that work sometime in August, perhaps September, when water level will be generally at its lowest. And that plan remains in place. This is for the
culvert thing. Hang on just a second. I think this is Joan trying to call.
Not on the bridge yet.
Okay. Sorry about this kludgy setup here, but I think we can get Joan in. Oh, well, maybe she'll call. Maybe she'll call again. Hey, Shelley, is the audio okay? Are you able to hear everything okay?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay. All right. If Joan calls back and I can get to the button quickly enough, we can bring her in by yeah, or she may just try to walk down here.
I could go get her in the golf cart. Upcoming business for the month, we would probably reach out to is it Douglas Gann? Doug Gann?
I know that name. Remind me of who he is.
He is for the mowing of the ditches. We will probably reach out to him in the next 30 days here to check his availability for early June, I suppose, would be the first good mowing. I'm going to try and get two done this year. I would like to talk to Kumar for the second mowing. I know he wants to get involved. I don't know if he's got enough heavy equipment to do the entire job yet. So I would rather that Doug do the initial mowing this spring or this early summer.
Yeah.
And then we will see if we can get Kumar on board for the second go round.
I bet he would like to. I know he's going to be here's Joan is connecting. Joan is Kumar is traveling from April 26th through end of June. So he'll end of May. Okay. He's going to be gone to India for a month.
Oh, cool.
But, yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Joan, can you hear us okay? Yeah, it says she's connecting to audio. Well, she'll have access to a recording regardless, so we don't need to wait.
And I can tell them too.
And you can,
And so can you.
and I can too. Yeah. Yeah,
We've all been
that's right.
talking indirectly
Yeah,
through my son, some of it, but
yeah.
Another item I wanted to bring up, I noticed that we are getting some, not really potholes just yet, but there are getting to be some definite divots in the asphalt up there by your place. Have you noticed them at all, or
You mean like
Potential
around the,
on Salmon Drive? Just after the curve, after your driveway coming in, I noticed there's a couple of potholes developing.
I guess you're right. I hadn't even thought about them, but I don't think they're a problem.
Something we
Yeah.
might have to address this year before they get out of hand. Some
Yeah.
asphalt repair work going on.
Yeah, John's having a hard time here.
sounds like she needs to be something to do text support.
Yeah, she may need a little tech support. But yeah, I'll advise her to call in.
And Gina wanted me to go into get into the Zoom meeting and I'm just gonna go down.
Yeah.
Modern technology.
I have to use it for that things. We're local enough. I can use technology. In this place. So many courts.
So she'll probably call here in a minute. But Gordon, you gathered that he was talking about the culvert thing over here. Okay.
Cleaning them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's long overdue, and we're getting flooded out here every winter. Val and TJ, their yards become lakes almost. So we get some better drainage, but
Well, yeah, and you don't have a river right next to them either. So,
Yeah.
yeah, they shouldn't have that. We accept some of our stuff. Some of us.
when it comes to river issues, you guys got us beat by a mile.
Yeah, we don't want to beat anybody in that one right now. Mess.
Joan, can you hear okay?
I can hear you now. I can't see anything on chat, so.
Okay.
I'm just listening.
Okay, all right. Well, we can hear you fine if you want to chime in.
Okay. Where, what are we on right now? We discussing?
So far, it's just been general issues. We went over we listed the bank account where we're sitting at in terms of financial accounts for the year. We talked a little bit about ditch mowing, the usual road maintenance that we do every spring and summer. I'm going to be getting Doug Gann involved again here. He did the mowing for us last fall, did very nice work. So I'll probably
Okay.
call him back for the spring. There's a couple of potholes up on Salmon Drive that are starting to develop, so I will likely reach out to an asphalt repair company this summer and have them do some
Okay.
work. So
Um,
what's on your mind, Joan? I got a feeling.
I have a feeling you know what's on my mind.
There you go.
This whole bridge issue, I know that it's not your responsibility and it's the county's responsibility. My idea is that if I had a fire here, the fire department can't get to me.
Correct. Yep.
So, what would be my best way to go about putting a fire under somebody else's butt?
At
as it
this
were.
point, Joan, I really can't say I have a good answer for that. Now, with that
Okay.
said, I reached out and I got a call this morning from Chris Laity.
Yeah.
And he spoke on the phone for quite a while, a good 45 minutes to an hour almost, and he laid out the plan from Tillamook Public Works, what their intentions are going forward. First and foremost, we're gonna see a maintenance crew come out and be on site here sometime between middle of May and first week of July. And they are going to be working on the guardrails of the existing bridge that is there. Now, as he,
Why?
Why? Yeah, why?
well, as he explained it to me,
That's a waste of time. My dad used to do that. Why does it take the county to do that?
It's their bridge, and this is
My
their,
dad used, the road committee used to pay my dad to maintain those guardrails.
be that as it may, they've got a plan in place. They've got the crew that's gonna come out and do that
But
work.
so they're coming out to do that work, but we still can't drive on it.
Now, that's,
Is what I'm,
that is incorrect. What I learned today is that the weight restriction on that thing has not changed. It is still at 3 tons.
That's not what I was told, and they told us.
He
that
made it very clear to me, you can still drive, if your truck vehicle is under 6,000 pounds, you can use that bridge.
that's
I,
what
I asked him a
was.
couple times on that. He was very clear about that. They have not changed the weight restriction on it. Now, he said anything over that, he says you are basically on your own. You are risking taking the risk.
Didn't he? From what I
Okay,
understand,
he
the footing
told-
is in the river.
he told,
So what is it
Okay.
sitting on that bank? Those rocks?
He was he knows this thing inside and out. Chris has looked
okay,
at
This
this.
is a song and dance, man. I'm being honest to what I know. It's nothing against you.
I-
It's Chris. I've had, he's also told us that they're gonna have to come out and resurvey. Okay, and if the river does what it did again the last 2 years,
Correct.
he'll have to resurvey again.
That
So
is
that's
why.
keeps pushing. Okay, go ahead.
What Chris's intention is right now, what he's looking to do, he is looking beyond the river migration. He knows that it's gonna change. Your average bridge is supposed to last 75 years, and we both agree that's not realistic with the way the river changes. Its current configuration right now is that it takes two 90-degree angles. It cuts to
Yep.
one way and then cuts back. And he says it's just a matter of time before that L shape, the two L shapes erode and it finds another path. So what he is looking to do is he is in exploratory right now of creating a road from Salmon Drive down to the houses down there.
That's Island Drive, which
Yes.
used to be here. And that goes back to another question I have. What happened to that road?
That was well before my time.
No, I know
As
that, but
understand
it
it,
was
there
right-
never was a road.
Yes, there was, because that's how Rick used to come in here, and that's how the people that built that house that I'm in, that's how they built that house, was coming down from up top.
Okay, that is.
So I'll go talk to Rick. See, I have a funny feeling that bridge was put in to help somebody sell some property back there.
I would encourage you, if Rick can get a hold of me, and I'd love
Okay.
to talk to him about it.
Okay,
Absolutely.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
because-
good friends with Rick. My dad and him
Okay.
were best buds, but.
All right.
so,
We,
okay.
we talked about, put it in some sort of temporary situation, some sort of temporary access back there, which might still be possible. But our biggest concern is that if we do it temporary, we're gonna be doing it twice. It's,
Nope. Totally agree.
we know that the permitting process through Tillamook is extensive, lengthy, very costly. So that is going to be on Tillamook Public Works to initiate that process. Now, we are welcome to start it ourselves if we wish, but they are the experts at that, so I'm gonna leave that up to them. And if we want to dig further into it, we certainly can, but Chris was very, very clear that he had a plan for this thing. In that the bridge is open to any traffic under 3 tons. Anything over that, you don't want to mess with it. And they are going to, in the short term, they're going to have a crew come out, work on the guardrails. And they're also going to be looking at, he says, one of the metal braces down there is cracked.
Yep.
It's cracked through. So he says they are going to be doing that work. But I asked him very specifically, I says, once this repair work is done, will it change the rating on the bridge? And he said, no, it will not.
Well, we knew that.
So for the foreseeable future, Joan, we will not see a rating on that bridge above 3 tons.
well, just,
Emergency
okay, I was told by Chris that I wasn't allowed to drive on it anymore.
Right, so
That's-
we,
That's what I've been under the impression. So as long as I can drive on it, and that means that a fire truck can't drive over it, definitely over 6,000.
or your septic
Uh,
tank.
Yeah, or the
Or-
septic issue.
Or the septic, yeah, or my septic. too. So
Yeah.
I guess it's up to me to maybe call Chris again and ask him, about at least the fire issue.
Well, I
just,
think it might make good sense for us to get this in writing
Yep.
from Chris. And that could be something that we could take responsibility for, just for as road committee, just to get in writing from
Yep.
Chris for Gordon and and Joan's benefit, and me
Yeah.
too. I mean, I,
You got property back there.
I've got
Yeah.
property. I would like to be able to drive my pickup over there and
Yeah,
feed my goats. So sure, I've got an interest and I'd be glad to write the letter and get it in writing from him,
mhm.
what exactly the deal is.
Yeah, right. I mean, I know I can't drive my van across it. It's gone right now, but. I'd
Is your
like to get-
van more than 6,000
Oh,
pounds?
yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 8,900 pounds.
Wow.
It was
Okay.
it's a 1-ton 350, so it's a beast of a vehicle. I want to get the bus over there, and there's no way I'm ever gonna get that bus over there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to be sitting next to the house, now it's sitting out in the middle of our other property, so.
Yeah, their options for bridges are limited because they know that that river is gonna change course again over time.
Well, right, that's, we kind of talked sideways through my son
Yeah.
about opening back up Island Drive and putting the money into Island Drive and not even messing with that damn bridge. Leave it as a foot traffic bridge. It would save everybody money, but I know the county doesn't get a dime if we don't replace that bridge. That's what's a lot of going on here. There's some politics being played on the back end that I'm not a fan of. That, because I've tried to go that way with Chris, and he's told me, no, we don't have the money for that. The only way we're gonna have any money is if we get this bridge put in, and then we get $250,000.
No, he made it clear to me that they are exploring the option of putting in that road,
Okay,
Island Road.
okay, okay.
And I asked him about the cost of that. He said the county would bear the cost of that. It's actually,
Of the
yes.
road and the bridge.
yes.
Well, they have to put a little bridge in too, and a culvert, but it's
Yeah.
not that much. And then he, like Chris said, they're really good at those little short bridges, really good at it. They crank them out real quick.
The road and the bridge is cheaper than replacing what's there.
It is, yeah.
Precisely. So that's why they want to go down that road. So.
Well,
Well,
My-
I'm happy with them going down that road.
Yeah.
I would just like that road to happen sooner than later.
Yeah, and that's where the issue comes in. The permitting process, the approval process, it's gonna be a lengthy thing.
When I bought this place, I called them up and they told me it was happening this summer.
Yeah, it was 2 summers
And-
ago. It was supposed to
Yeah.
happen 23 this summer. Yeah.
So, yeah, we are communicating with Tillamook Public Works. It really is beyond our control at this point.
Yeah,
It is,
no, I know it's not, I know it's not you guys. I understand.
But
And if
we
you hear
will-
frustrated Voice, it's just, it's not to you, it's the situation.
we will follow up with Chris so and get it in writing as to the rating of that bridge currently. That-
Okay,
That I can do.
all right.
Yeah, it's not to come on, but that's something.
I think I still would like to email him so that he will email me back. So
Sure,
that he could, about the fire
That-
department.
that's no
that's to
problem.
my house.
Yep,
Just so I can, I can CC you into it if you want, just so you know what's happening. I want an answer about safety.
yep. Yep.
That's, that's not,
You have my
Okay.
email and phone number,
Okay.
Joan. Yeah, you're welcome to forward it
Yeah.
to me or copy me on it, whatever works best.
I will do that.
Have you emailed him before, Joan?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
But
so-
I do have his card pinned to my my refrigerator, so.
Okay, just so you know, your email might go to his trash right off the bat. I emailed him 3 times before he finally went, oh, wait a minute, that's Gordon, and then stopped it from going to his
Okay.
trash. So they
Okay,
have a big filter at the county. They have to.
well, I will email again and again and again until I
Well,
get a response.
You may want to email him and then just call him real quick and say, hey, I emailed you. I know that sounds
Oh, okay.
weird, but it's just
No,
the
that's
first time. Once he puts you in your non-junk pile, you get emails right away, and I get responses from him right away. And I did, just so you know, I did talk to him about the fire thing, and they said the boys, the
Uh-huh.
fire department, we should go down and talk to the captain, the chief at the station, and get him to reassure us that they can run the lines across that bridge. He's already told me they can. They have no problem with that. So that shouldn't
Oh,
be an issue to us.
Well, then I am no longer upset. This. can
Well,
happen
other than
when
your
it's-
septic, the fire hose ain't gonna pump your septic tank, but
Well, but Joan, if,
No, but I can always get a camp toilet if that's, I mean, I'm not. That issue can be solved temporarily. If the county can come out here and fight fires at my house, I am okay now.
Yeah.
with whatever timeline and whatever thing they decide they need to do.
You know, that
Yeah,
that
it's-
fire chief guy he's a real nice guy.
Yeah.
He would come out
He'll
and
come
take a
out to the
look.
house, yes. he
Yeah.
will.
And,
Yeah,
you know, it might be good just for purposes of solidifying some kind of commitment from somebody to have him come out and just say yes or no. Can they deliver firefighting services to your home? And if he says
Yeah.
no, then take this issue up with Chris Laity,
Yeah,
Right.
that's a good.
because then you've got some ammunition.
Right, he'll want to look at the bridge too. That would
And-
be good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be good.
yeah, for
everybody.
sure.
That's-
So that he'll know when he comes
Good
out here.
thing.
Shelley, you work on you're with the board currently at the local fire department here.
Yep.
Could I have you track us down a couple of email contacts? Do you have them? Or,
sure. They're right on their website. So yeah.
oh, they
I can
are,
get 'em.
okay, great,
Yep.
all right.
Oh, then I can look it up then, no problem.
Yeah, if you just go to the
Perfect.
Nestucca Fire Department website, all of the contact emails are there for the board and the chief.
Okay, I can do that then. You don't
Cool.
have to.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you very much.
okay.
Well, I feel better already.
Good, that's, we're gonna continue these meetings every month, probably be the second Thursday of every month going forward.
Okay,
And again, they're not, not a whole lot goes on in our neighborhood, but it's good to have these meetings just to keep everybody on the same page, same track. And so you'll see the postings go up in the bulletin board about a week prior to every meeting, 10 days prior. And really, that's all I have. Is there any other business or?
not
I
from
don't think
me.
so.
I just, maybe I can figure out how to Zoom better next time.
I can come over and help with that, Joan.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, Justin and Gordon can help you with that. Actually, I can too. I use,
Who else? Who else does tech work?
I'm in Zoom probably 4 hours a day.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you
Every
said
day.
Justin or something like that.
Isn't that your son?
No,
Isn't
no,
it
no, you're talking about Jacob,
Jacob.
and that's Garth's son.
Oh, that Garth is,
Garth-
okay.
Garth works at Intel, and his son works at the Pelican. He's a brew guy there, but I don't know a Jason.
I was confused about names.
Jacob and my son are named Jacob. His is spelled with a K, mine's spelled with a C.
Okay, all right.
When I get really confused, we all play the drums.
Well, I apologize. I think I called him Justin last time
That's okay.
Okay.
Long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jacob.
Okay, Jacob. Okay, all right, I'm gonna
He's
get
good.
it.
He's good with tech too.
Okay, well, yeah, you got a lot of resources around here, John.
Yep.
We'll help you.
All right, thank you, guys. I'm gonna go and get ready to go take care of some chickens.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
You guys have,
Bye,
you
Joan.
guys have a good night, and thank you so much.
You bet.
Bye-bye.
Should we cut off the recording? Call it good?
I'd say we're good, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.